Hello, welcome to Lorbek Luxury Cars. I'm Harry, and on this edition of the Friday Drive, we're doing our final lockdown special. Tomorrow, well today actually, because we put these out on a Friday and we usually film them on a Thursday or sometime beforehand, but today we're back out of lockdown. So this is our last lockdown special and we get to return to the proper Friday drives. So this week we're going to run through three very special collectible cars, starting with this, our 1982 Porsche 911 SC. So what does that mean? SC is Super Carrera, and you'll see from the cutout in the middle that this is a Targa, a very, very collectible car and a very special car indeed. Under the hatch here isn't the 2.7 litre flat six you're expecting. Under here is a 3 litre 204 horsepower flat six, which means that this is the ultimate in performance of this particular generation, especially in a Targa. But there's even more that's very special about this car. This is in fact an Australian delivered example. This was delivered new in Sydney and has remained in Australia its entire life, so it doesn't suffer all the rust and all the other complications that you get from an import 911. And once you step past the immaculate chiffon white exterior, you're greeted by the brown leatherette and beige velour interior, which is so retro and so cool. I absolutely love it, and it is just immaculate. This car looks about as good as it did when it was delivered new back in 1982. It's just fabulous. And being the SC, it doesn't mean that it's just got a bigger engine. It's been optioned, well, they come with a limited slip diff, air conditioning, Blaupunkt radio, fog lights, electric windows. This car has got all the creature comforts that you sort of don't really expect in a car of this age and vintage. And with its original books and wallet, this is a super collectible, rapidly appreciating asset. So make sure you come down and buy this example today before it goes. Anyway, let's move on to the next very special car that we've got, and it's this, our 2006 Porsche 911 Carrera S. Now, you might sort of look and go, okay, well, this looks like any other ordinary Porsche 911 Carrera S, but you'd be wrong, because this car is very, very special and very highly optioned. Initially, you're greeted with the Arctic silver exterior and the optional 19-inch Carrera S alloys, but step inside and things get a little bit interesting. Just come and have a look. Inside this example, normally you'd sort of think you'd expect to find black leather interior, but this one has got the very rare optional chocolate brown interior. But more than that, it's got the extended leather option, so you've got the leather dash, leather doors, and all the other bits and pieces, which are normally just, I don't know, some other material. And if you're paying very close attention, you'll know two very, very special options in the middle. One, sports chrono pack up the top, and secondly, a 6-speed manual gearbox. So this is a proper driver's car. No 5-speed slush box for this one. This is a proper driver's car. And above that, you've got heated seats, factory sat nav, adjustable suspension, and all the other bits and pieces which you expect in a Porsche 911 Carrera S. But it just gets better and better with this car, because this car has done only just a shade over 52,000 kilometres from you and was delivered by Porsche Centre Melbourne from you and has been maintained with a fully documented authorised service history by Porsche Centre Melbourne. So if you're looking for a 911 Carrera S, this is the one to have. It is immaculate and it is just pristine in every single aspect. And last but certainly and very much not least is our 2006 Lamborghini Galato. Now this particular example is a very special car. One, it's Australian delivered, and two, it's a 6-speed manual. That is so rare in these, and I can tell you from experience, the 6-speed manual is so much better to drive, so much more involving. It is a proper car and makes it super collectible. And finished in Grigio Altair, forgive my pronunciation, this car looks the absolute business. And for me, I think it looks a little bit better than all those sort of loud colours, like they come in all the yellows and reds and all of that. I like these more conservative colours. But this car, the story on this car gets even better and better, because this isn't an import either. This is an Australian delivered example, which makes it even more collectible. And it was delivered new by Lamborghini Melbourne and has been maintained by most of its life by Lamborghini Melbourne. And it's absolutely pristine inside and out, a super collectible car today, even though it's still a modern car with all the modern conveniences. And as of today, the doors are back open. It's business as usual, well, as close to usual as you can expect. When you arrive, make sure you have your proof of vaccination and you check in with the QR codes and all that other nonsense to make sure that you can come in here and buy your next dream car safely. And as always, we'll see you next week for the proper Friday drive.